Dublin during St. Patrick's Festival is pure magic, live music, stunning lights, and an energy unlike anywhere else. And last year, I got to experience it in the most incredible way by actually being in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Over 3 days, I explored the best of Dublin, immersing myself in Irish culture, checking out festival events, and of course, I'm taking you along with me behind the scenes of the parade itself. You don't want to miss this. Let's go and enjoy the best of Dublin.
I'm really excited. I might not be Irish, but I used to live in Dublin, and I really am so excited to go back. It's been years. I can't believe how fast time has flown, but I'm excited to share Dublin with you, as well as St. Patrick's Day Festival. Oh my gosh, this is just unreal. All right, we're heading off a 7.5-hour flight, and then we'll be in Dublin pretty soon. I'm so excited. Definitely going to be an adventure. I cannot believe that I'm going to be in the St. Patrick's Festival Day Parade. This is nuts. But for now, let's get flying with Aer Lingus. Super excited that this is a direct flight.
One thing I love about flying and traveling to Ireland is that there are over 20 direct flights to and from the US. I arrived in the morning and we checked into the Morgan, which is located in Temple Bar area. This is definitely a beautiful boutique hotel. I was definitely excited to put my things down and start exploring Ireland.
Alrighty guys, I just checked into the Morgan Hotel and I really like my room. I even have a little balcony and yeah, a nice little desk area so I could do some work. And then we have the bathroom as well. Nice hotel towels, hand wash. Oh, rituals, I love this. And the shower as well. But they say you need a key from downstairs to unlock this, and I'll do that, and then we can hang out outside. But for now, I'm going to get ready. I'm meeting everybody to have lunch at the restaurant downstairs, the Fleet restaurant. We're by Fleet Street, Temple Bar, everything. I'm so excited. I'm here for St. Patrick's Day Festival. And yeah, I've checked in, long plane ride, kind of 7 hours, 45 minutes. But it was nice with Aer Lingus, and now I'm just going to get settled in and then head and meet the group. Let's go.
Would just tell me, Connor, shut up. Connor, slow down. Re-explain. This is for your benefit. And we're basically just a bunch of artists trying to make it one of the most expensive cities in Europe. How that happened, I have no idea. But being an art collective, our goal is to kind of ignite or reignite people's interest in Dublin's art and culture scene. So we do a lot of art themed events, drink and draws all over the city. We also do a lot of cultural tours of street art, graffiti, history, crime, and today we're going to be talking about St. Patrick. So us Irish people, we're known for globally as being storytellers. We have the gift of the gab. If you weren't here, I'd be talking to the wall. We just love to talk. So our stories were told orally, told bit by bit. And every time they were told orally, because we're very dramatic, they were given legs and they kind of gave life, and they're just amazing myths now. So during the tour, have a listen to the stories I tell you, and when we paint, you can paint and bring one of those stories to life.
I was so excited for this tour because it was showing us an alternative side of Dublin, as well as learning more about St. Patrick.
The world, St. Patrick. He's known as the patron saint of Ireland. But you might not know this, he's not actually Irish. He was actually born in Wales. He's not Irish at all. He was born in Wales, and he was a son of a deacon. His name was Carl Frenius, and he was a deacon, which was kind of like a priest at that time. And at the age of 16, he was ripped by Irish pirates, Irish raiders, from his villa in Wales and brought over to Ireland and inducted into slavery. But before he was abducted, even though his father was a religious figure, he did not have any belief in that system of religious belief at all. But was a man who loved to receive his visions. And he received a vision from God saying that there was a boat waiting for him at the shore to bring him home. And when he got this vision, he said, okay, that's it, I go. And he literally abandoned his post, abandoned his master, and fled to the shore. And as luck would have it, he got to the shore and there was a boat there waiting for him. But it wasn't an empty boat. There was a very angry captain and crew on board that wouldn't let him on. He became a legend because of it. And he baptized over 1,000 people, he said. And he actually then retired in his later years up in Saul, a village in County Down. And that's where he did his kind of later years. But we're going to go down to the next stop, and I'm going to go through kind of more of his kind of fables as well.
This tour told us a lot about St. Patrick as well as some of the alternative side of Dublin. It also brought us to iconic landmarks like the Dublin Castle, which is one of the city's most historic landmarks, dating back over 800 years, once the seat of British rule in Ireland and now is a cultural and government hub. We passed by famous landmarks like Christ Church Cathedral and headed towards St. Patrick's Cathedral next.
All of our rule came back to London, so all the high and mighty left. So all of Dublin went into decay, including St. Stephen's Green Park. It became a marsh, and also the name St. Stephen's Green. The green isn't referencing the lovely green grass, it's referencing the leprosy colony that used to be housed inside of it during those times. So you would not have gone in at all. But if it weren't for Arthur Edward Guinness and the Guinness family, it would still be like that. Well, it would not be like that today, but it wouldn't have been fixed so soon. Because in 1877, they got an act passed through Westminster Parliament for the rejuvenation of the area. So they literally put their own money into it to transform it into the lovely park we see today. And it was opened then kind of 1877, I think 1903, I think it was. And then it was finally, everyone from Dublin can re-explore it. But not Arthur Edward Guinness, it was actually his brother. His brother put a lot of money into rejuvenating this site as well. So a lot of Guinness people, bit by bit, throughout Dublin its history, have always saved the day and give us more to come. But I do have another...
Our tour ended at the Clockwork Door, where we got to take part in painting some of the stories we learned about St. Patrick. They gave us coffee and tea, and we enjoyed trying our best at creating some art.
Time to learn how to paint. This is super cool. We're at the Clockwork Door Art Studio, and I'm gonna try being artsy.
With some free time, I headed to George Street Arcade and to Grafton Street to enjoy the most musical street in all of Europe.
Ed Sheeran, Lewis Capaldi and Passenger all came through here at one stage. It's a highly competitive street for music, and I'm sure over the weekend you are going to see that firsthand. Find someone who makes you laugh and live each moment like your last. Say I love you every night. Wasting precious time. Heed these words of mine. Life goes by when my kids don't die.
After freshening up, it was time to head to dinner at Fade Street Social, a vibrant restaurant in the heart of Dublin, known for its modern Irish cuisine and stylish atmosphere. With a menu crafted by Chef Dylan McGrath, it offers everything from wood-fired dishes to creative small plates, a must when you're in Dublin.
This is so good. For Fade Street Social, and this place is so cool. You can see they're cooking right in front of us, and yeah, the kitchen is all open, so you can see them making everything fresh. There was different options. There was sea bream. I'm doing a lamb dish, and in the beginning I wanted pumpkin soup. I needed some vegetables, and I got this strawberry-based mocktail, which is definitely delicious. But yes, it is definitely very loud in here, so I won't probably keep talking, but I'll share with you this meal. It's pretty epic. I'm here with Tourism Ireland, and this is located literally steps away from Grafton Street, not far, 8-minute walk from Temple Bar, and is definitely a really good restaurant. So far, so good. And the presentation of the food is definitely a 10 out of 10. Got the lamb shank, and this is so amazing. This sauce is literally out of this world. Delicious. There's like barley, and I got it cooked medium. Definitely really rich and super good. And we also got some broccoli. So good. Also got a range of sides from fries, 2 roasted potatoes. But my favorite is the broccoli. So amazing and very rich.
Finally, after dinner, it was time to head to bed for a busy weekend. Just kidding. I headed to go to Temple Bar. Of course, I had to see what St. Patrick's Festival was like there.
You know that I
I'm waking up at the Morgan Hotel, just running to get
breakfast. I have 30 minutes before I have to meet the group, and then we're going to be going on more of an adventure to explore Ireland in Dublin during St. Patrick's Day weekend festival. Let's go. Alright guys, good morning. Oh my gosh, the Morgan Hotel has such an awesome breakfast. I'm having a full Irish breakfast. They have a hot continental buffet, or you can get made to order breakfast, and I got it included with my room. But check it out. I'll show you what a full Irish breakfast entails. Now, you have the white pudding, black pudding, baked beans, scrambled eggs, bacon, mushrooms, tomato, hash brown, and you could also have another sausage link if you want. And I of course have toast, orange juice, and an oat milk latte. But this looks so good right now. We're here at the Morgan.
Another thing you can do while you're in town for St. Patrick's Festival is take a tour of Trinity College. This is a must when you're in Dublin. It's home to the breathtaking Long Room Library and the world-famous Book of Kells. Walking through its historic campus offers a glimpse into Ireland's rich academic and literary heritage. Plus, you can take a tour from a local student.
Alrighty guys, we're here at Trinity College, and yeah, we're about to do a Trinity College walking tour. Definitely one of the things you should do when you're in Dublin. And yeah, get shown around by a local student guided tour, and they have so many unique things. This is one of the most premier universities in Ireland, if not Europe, and definitely a place you should come visit when you're in Dublin. But let's go catch a tour before they start.
So I think first things first, I should introduce myself to everybody here. So my name is Ethan. Okay, I'll be your tour guide around our lovely campus here today. Some background about myself before I begin. So yes, I'm a tour guide here, but I'm also a current student here at Trinity College as well. So this is Parliamentary Square here on campus. It's otherwise known as Front Square, and it is our main entrance here at Trinity College Dublin for 47-acre campus. However, this campus, these grounds you're all standing on right now, wasn't originally a university called the Priory of All Hallows, founded in the 12th century by an order of Augustinian monks. Now, I wouldn't blame you all if you couldn't tell that the monks ever lived here, because at present there's no standing evidence that the monastery ever existed. So the full title of my university is the Provost, the Fellows, the Foundation, Scholars, and other members of the board of the College of the Holy and Undivided Trinity of Queen Elizabeth I, near Dublin. I know that won't be on the test at the end of the tour, don't worry about it. Because when the college was first founded, she really wished to educate only Irish men. And by that I of course mean the rich Irish men, and by that the rich Protestant Irish men. You see, when the college was first founded, if you were a prospective student wishing to enroll here at Trinity, you had to swear an oath upon entry, recognising the head of the Anglican Church as your own personal head of state, effectively meaning no other religion could join. However, that oath didn't last too long at all. It was taken out in 1792, so quite a while ago now. That's when other religions, other denominations were free to join the college here. However, that very same year, the Catholic Church placed a ban on their own students from attending college here, because they were so petrified that young Catholic boys like myself would enroll in the college here, that we would be so awestruck by the beautiful architecture and the whole Protestantness of the whole thing, that we would be instantly converted to the ways of Anglicanism. So for a number of years after 1792, if you were a Catholic student and wished to enroll here at Trinity, you had to get written permission to do so from the bishop or the Pope himself in Rome.
Next, we were heading to the new Book of Kells experience at Trinity College, an immersive interactive journey through the creation and history of the iconic manuscript, the Book of Kells, and provides a deeper understanding of Ireland's rich heritage surrounding the Book of Kells.
So here we are in the Trinity College. There's also an audio guide you can get for the Book of Kells experience.
You can download the Trinity.
Oh, all right, cool.
It's up there.
The Book of Kells is one of the most significant artifacts in Irish history, showcasing the brilliant medieval craftsmanship and the rich cultural and religious heritage of Ireland. It was created by monks in the 9th century and is an illuminated manuscript containing 4 Gospels of the New Testament, adorned with intricate, vibrant illustrations that blended the Christian iconography with Celtic artistry. During the British oppression of Irish culture during the 17th century, many Irish books were burned and much of Ireland's literary history was lost. And that is what makes the Book of Kells so special. It survived and remained invaluable to Irish cultural and historical identity.
Oh my god! We're here at Trinity Library. We're here at Trinity College Library, which houses one of the oldest books in all of Ireland, the Book of Kells, which was created in the 9th century. It is definitely really awesome when you come here when there's a lot of books. In the first few rows they still have the books, but they're doing restoration work, so they've taken them out. A lot of the books are just hundreds of years old, so they need to restore them. And they're also going to fireproof some of this, the wood here, so there's not a giant fire like that happened at Notre Dame. They've since put in this giant rotating orb in the center, which is definitely interesting. And maybe to distract you that there's no books here. Okay guys, and right now we're in front of the Brian Boru harp, which is the oldest harp in all of Ireland and is the national symbol of Ireland as well. You can find that in Trinity College, as well as the Constitution of the founding of Ireland. Right now we're going to the Book of Kells Experience, a temporary exhibit while they're restoring the other building, which is super cool. Alright, this is so amusing that they're talking to one another. It reminds me of the Haunted Mansion. This is so cool. But yes, this is another thing you can do in Dublin, and it is really interactive as well. And while the library and all the books aren't there, this definitely gives you more of a sense of what those books are. So this talks about the Pollard collection, which is over 10,000 children's books and items that Trinity College houses. This is just some of what you can find.
I see you. I see you.
Next, we went to visit the National Gallery of Ireland in Dublin. It's a must for art lovers. They also have really good food for lunch at their cafe, so I definitely think you should check it out. The admission is free for the museum unless you're going to a special exhibit like we did for Turning Heads. Otherwise, you can explore to your heart's desire and get out of the city center's hustle and bustle for a little bit to enjoy some classic art.
Hey guys, right now we're in the National Art Gallery in Dublin. This place is definitely really nice. I just went to the Turning Heads exhibit, ate lunch downstairs, and now we are going to explore more of Dublin. But for now, I'm going to get ready and explore more of Ireland.
Had some free time until our next adventure to a castle in Ireland, so we decided to walk around the city to take in the sights and sounds. After exploring with 2 of the other girls, we headed to the mall and to get some coffee.
Alrighty, and another thing to do in Dublin is come to Stephen's Green Shopping Arcade. This place is beautiful, as you can see. The architecture here is just really amazing, and it is 3 floors of shopping, and they have public restrooms, so it's definitely a place you're going to want to stop by. It's right off of Grafton Street and across the way from Stephen's Green, and one of the places that I would come to shop at when I used to live here. So definitely come visit when you're in town, and it's honestly stunning to take photos and videos here.
Next, we headed to one of the most Instagrammable cafes in Dublin.
Alright guys, we're here at the Beehive Cafe, and we all just got cool designs on our coffee. You can't choose which one you want, but I got like some sort of flower. They do a Dublin design. They had, somebody had matcha and I don't know, maybe St. Patrick, but yeah. Now we have to rush back, but this is super cute, and yeah, right by Stephen's Green and everything you will find in the area, like shopping, cafes. You should definitely come try it. It's only €4 and like 20 cents for their latte, so I definitely would check it out. So now we're taking a bus to go to Malahide Castle for dinner and festivities and I think some dancing. I'm really excited. I actually didn't go to Malahide Castle before. It's a little outside of Dublin, and yeah, usually you can take a train there, but we're taking a bus for an event to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and yeah, I'm super excited. And this bus is so nice, actually. We are here at Malahide Castle. This is only about like a 30-minute drive from Dublin. And tonight we're having a special evening, the eve before St. Patrick's Day. I'm really excited to see what they have planned for us. I even have my emerald green on, especially for the festivities this weekend. I'm so excited to bring you along with me to St. Patrick's Day in Dublin, Ireland. But first we begin in Malahide Castle.
So this is the original 3-story tower.
Touring Malahide Castle offers a fascinating glimpse into 800 years of Irish history. The tour guide was great at explaining everything we saw and telling us about the people that used to live here, as well as the history surrounding the castle and the architecture. It cost €17 for the tour, and it definitely is a unique thing to do just outside of Dublin.
Irish here for 1,000 years before the Talbots came here, and it's our first language, okay? So you travel along the west coast of Ireland, you're walking along, you meet somebody, what they would say to you is, Gonairi an Bóthairleat. Now, literally translated into English, that means, may the road rise up to meet you. And that's a nice way to say, have a lovely trip, have a lovely journey here in Ireland, okay?
Finally, we were surprised with a beautiful dinner and harpist playing in the background.
Alrighty guys, so right now we're at Malahide Castle having dinner in our first castle. And I got these smoked salmon, and there's also a veggie option for goat cheese, but I wanted something a little bit different. But yeah, we have some live music and entertainment, and I think there will be some Irish dancing later.
For dinner, I had the 12-hour slowly cooked braised Irish beef, which was so delicious. It fell apart so easily. Definitely mouthwatering. After some of us gave it a try, it was time for dessert and then to head back to the hotel. So it was the night before St. Patrick's Day. I decided to check out Temple Bar to see how packed it was, and it was truly a sight to behold. I did not stay long, knowing that the next morning I would have to wake up early to be in the parade for St. Patrick's Day.
Good morning. We are waking up and walking up Parnell Street right now. They're setting up for the parade, as you can see, and we're going to Hugh Lane Gallery to begin with, and kind of rushing right now. And later on, we're gonna actually be in the parade. This is nuts. We're going to be on a double-decker going down the parade route, and yeah, this is just so special. I can't believe I'm here after 5 years of it being since I moved from Dublin. I'm glad that I get to actually be in the parade. This is wild. So we are here in front of the Hugh Lane Gallery, heading inside before we go on these Dublin double-deckers to go through the St. Patrick's Day parade. Today's St. Patrick's Day, and everything has been set up along Parnell Street for the parade, and it is going to be packed. They have upwards of 500,000 people come to this parade, a lot of Americans as well. This is amazing. I have all my green on, and we're going to board these buses later, go through the parade, and see Dublin come alive. I may not be Irish, but today everybody has a little bit of Irish in them, and yeah, everybody's super friendly and excited for today. I'm just super happy that I was invited to come here with Tourism Ireland and go on one of these buses through the parade. But for now, let's go inside and see what the Hugh Lane Gallery has in store for us. We're up here and waiting to go inside. So we actually had a tour of the Hugh Lane Gallery. This is an art gallery that was started to celebrate modernism. Hugh Lane, he traveled a lot and he came back and he loved artists like Manet as well as Degas, and you can see a lot of these artists here, and the best thing is it's free. It's located right near Parnell Street. It was walking distance from the River Liffey and Temple Bar. But for now, let's continue onwards. We have a full packed day for us, and I'm gonna go get some coffee because I need some.
After having a coffee and snack, it was time to head out into the chaos of St. Patrick's Day, which is the good kind of chaos.
Everybody is lined up for the parade. We're heading to our buses. What's the best side for the parade? We should ask. You're like... Alright guys, we're now at the front of the parade. We're starting off going through the whole parade route basically, and then in front of Trinity College, we're going to be on a platform to view the entire parade go by us. So far the service members have gone by, and now some high school bands, a ton come from the US each year to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, and now we get to as well, and I'm so excited to get to be in the parade. This is nuts.
After riding through almost the entire parade route, it's time to get out and to enjoy the parade from the ground.
Alrighty guys, we are here at St. Patrick's Day Festival. The parade has been in full swing, and luckily we got to see it from the top of this bus. We got to be in the parade, everything. This is amazing. There are bands from all over the United States, and just so many colorful, exciting things, dancing, and just so much celebration. Everybody's in green, everybody's just in an amazing mood. Honestly, this is just like, the city is literally on fire, like energy. This is exactly, honestly, the place you want to be for St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, in Dublin, the place itself. But for now, we're going to get some lunch. Things are wild, so getting around here is definitely difficult, so you need to pick your spot really, really like early in the morning.
After maybe crossing off one of the biggest bucket list things, being in the Dublin St. Patrick's Day Parade, I headed to go to the Wren and eat at the All Bar. They have really good lunch here, and the cafe is so beautiful. Finally, after some time back at the hotel, it was time to go to the Guinness Storehouse for a tour.
After a very raw raucous day in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. We are here at the Guinness Storehouse. While I don't drink, there is going to be a dinner here. They also have a 360 bar at the top and restaurant, so I'm really excited for that as well. And Guinness definitely has done a lot for Dublin. It has helped build parks, rebuild churches, and yeah, definitely it's just something that is very important, something you should come and see when you're in Dublin.
This, believe it or not, Tuesday was my 17th year here. So I'm 17 years here with Guinness. And we're going to bring in a quick guided tour of our building. We've a brand new exhibition to show you as well. We're just nearly 8,000 visitors today.
Wow.
Yeah. If you had been here about, I'd say, 3 hours ago, you would have kind of said I was having a great time. We're about 56 acres in size, and we produce on average between 3.2 and 5 million pints of Guinness a day. And if you think about that, it's I suppose other mathematics, it's a pint every 27 pints every second. There's 27
Whoa.
So what we're going to do is bring you through this exhibition, which is part of the wider part of the site. You're probably very familiar with the term "from little acorns, big trees grow," and we're a prime example of that. Inside the floor here is a copy of a very important document to us here. This is a copy of the original lease that Arthur Guinness himself signed for the brewery in December 31st, 1759. He was 34 years of age when he came here.
I was excited to see the new exhibit as I hadn't been here since I had lived in Dublin over 5 years ago. It's definitely a thing that you're gonna want to see when you're in Dublin, especially for the first time. And now with this new exhibit, it definitely makes it very interactive, especially for people who don't drink. And they also have a new 0% beer here.
Okay, we just finished the Guinness Storehouse tour. They have a new exhibit about the 4 ingredients that go into Guinness. While I don't drink, it actually was very interactive and interesting. It lasted about 45 minutes to an hour. And then we went to a tasting room. I got to try the 0.0% Guinness Stout, and it was pretty good. And not only that, they print your face after they take a picture onto the head of the beer, which is definitely pretty cool. And now we're here at 1837, which is on the 5th floor, and we're going to have a nice meal. I already see what they're cooking, and it looks pretty awesome. Let's go inside.
It was time to cap off an amazing 3 days exploring Dublin during the St. Patrick's Day Festival with Tourism Ireland, and it was time to eat.
Hey! Hey! Uh-oh. Hi. Oh, sorry.
You can have them if you want.
Thank you. Alright guys, these scallops are absolutely phenomenal. It has, I don't even know this like sauce, this red sauce. This is just out of this world. Amazing.
It was sadly time to say goodbye to the Tourism Ireland and the other bloggers on my trip. However, I was not saying goodbye to Ireland just yet. This was just the beginning of my journey. The meal here was wonderful, but I mainly decided to enjoy the company versus filming everything. Hope this helped you in seeing what it's like to explore Dublin over 3 days during St. Patrick's Festival. Subscribe for more adventures, and as always, let me know if you have any questions.